present button. That's nice. All right. Yeah, not much about the situation, right? I think you guys all read it through it. Same, like I will be on ground, will be call sign Viking 1-1. We will stay on Nellis control frequency for that, and I can give you, or if there are questions, or I want to do any calls or whatever, I can do the whole controlling thing until or goes. I do the controlling after the formation flight as well for the landing and stuff. But after you guys cross Nellis, we do the normal frequency changes. So you stay on Nellis control, and once you get inside the 10 nautical miles, you switch to tower.
Yeah, when you say Nellis control, which one?
The chart is in the mission board with the frequency
okay.
and stuff.
Okay.
But we can have a look so you guys can.
It's just nice to know what button to push to if we immediately start to work formation stuff instead of going through knee boards.
Yeah. So we spawn in the air, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we start on
0-3 left.
What?
No negatives.
No. That's departure and arrival frequencies. We start on Sally control, so that's the easiest, I guess. Let's start on button 5. Yeah. Same as before, basically. All right. So you see the roster here. I have adjusted the mod axis in the mission, so you guys see which aircraft you're supposed to join. Skins are set up as well, so everybody should have their own skin. Yeah, that's that. Formation, we come to that later. I put it in here, but we have the picture later. The weather, sadly, is not true. I didn't have the time today to adjust that as well, but it's wind is coming from the north, so 0-3. It's like, I think wind is 0-1-8 at 5 knots. You guys can just listen into ATIS if you want to, or at least the flight leads can listen into ATIS for the wind.
Is the ATIS working with the new weather system in terms of wind and pressure?
Since it's static, it should, yes.
Okay.
All right, so the picture, I think you guys saw that as well. I talked a bit to Roger yesterday evening. So he's flying Raven 4 in the lead. You guys, when you spawn in about half a mile to a mile trail formation each flight, with like half a mile separation between the flights. So there should be plenty of space, so you don't crash into each other after the join, and then you can just join up your flights. That's up to the flight leads how they want to do it. And then I would suggest like Tomcats join up on Raven 4 and then the Hornets on each side. The 3 feet separation in between the flight, that's standard parade separation, right? 3 feet. If that's a bit wider, that's not a problem, but that's especially important, like for the flight lead, and it's difficult because the flight lead has to fly formation as well, so it would be a bit of the responsibility of Raven 4 to like make it as even as possible, right? So it looks good from the ground. But if it's not, if like the distances are a bit fucked up, that's not a problem.
Yeah, just keep in mind those flying to the rear of the diamond. You know, to watch that closure, you need to be a bit lower than your lead, and just fly it like you would have a tanker almost. So
yeah,
that's challenging.
Normally, the wings fly, the wingmen fly a bit, so the left and right guys fly a bit lower as well, and then the trailing one is even lower than the wings.
Can I ask what the cruising speed is estimated?
Something around 270 to 80 knots.
Yeah, it was just discussing with a couple of the F-14 guys because concerning wings back versus wings forward. When you have very low speeds and wings back, you get a pretty significant bouncing up and down of the nose with the minor throttle inputs. Mm-hmm. But it looks better with the wings back, though. So
that's totally up to you.
Yeah,
it's going to be.
Think it looks better with the wings out, to be honest.
Yeah, I think so too. But that's up to you guys.
Alright.
Okay. Do as you see fit. In that regard. All right, really quick through the game plan. So mission starts at the beacon Delta Alpha Golf, which is approximately 70 to 80 miles southwest of Jean Airport. Come to that on the map later. Raven 4 is the leading aircraft responsible for timing and navigation as well as the overall formation, but that's like a low priority, right? Get it safe is more important than a nice looking formation, obviously. Yeah, you guys will have approximately 70 nautical miles to form up, and then you start to run into Las Vegas. At that speed, that's a flight of approximately, what was it, Rog, like 15 minutes or something like that, right?
Yeah, 17 minutes from the mission start until we hit Jean. But yeah, we turn at Jean, so let's say 15.
Yeah, 15 minutes. So that should be, in theory, plenty of time to form up. Yeah, it is recommended to form up the flights in Diamond first and then rejoin as a formation. So each flight on its own joins up, and then you guys fly into Raven 4. On reaching Jean Airport, the formation turns left and follows the Interstate 15 to the north, not lower than 4,000 feet MSL, because obviously mountains and stuff. Interstate 15 is pretty significant. It's easy to recognize. It runs from Jean straight up to the north. There's nothing else around it. It's just a highway in the desert, so pretty easy to see and to find. After turning left along I-15 over Las Vegas, fly exactly at 3,300 feet. That goes for Raven 4. So, but you guys shouldn't be below 3,200 feet. Keep in mind there are pretty high buildings in Las Vegas around the strip, so don't get too low. Fly along I-15 parallel to the strip. Pay close attention to intercept radio 12X at 208. That's important for Raven 4. That's the radio that will bring you right on the runway towards Nellis. Follow the radio, fly over at Nellis and slightly right of over the speedway, which is basically if you fly over the runway and just continue on that course, you will fly slightly right off the speedway, right? So that's it. After passing the speedway, the formation can split up and fly a sensitive visual approach into Nellis Air Force Base. All right, questions?
I have a question about the approach.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have the chart in the presentation? I saw you had it on your screen. I flew the approach, the visual one. Mm-hmm. I'm just thinking in terms of because when you come in there, you come pretty close to the airfield, and then you do like a wide arcing turn and set up for 03 left. So the thing is, are we doing that as single ships because it's going to be difficult to pull that off
up to the flight?
Okay, because I think the turn is going to be a bit steep with 4 guys in echelon setting up for 03, unless we loosen it up a little bit.
That's totally up to the flight lead. I do the control, so I will, like you guys fly to the north of the speedway around here, and then you can do a wide left-hand turn. Like the airspace around Gas Peak is completely free for you guys. So you can come in. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the approach is fine all the way up to that last right and then left turn, basically, which is, when doing it as a single ship, it wasn't much of a problem. I'm just thinking if we want to roll in tight there with 4 aircraft in a break.
That's totally up to you. You can do it as single ships, 2 ships, or 4 ship. I don't mind.
One other question. I saw that the speed is 250 knots. That's pretty slow for doing an overhead brake and doing everything.
Yeah, copy. Yeah, I suggest that maybe we split up into single ships for that approach.
Yeah.
To make it just safe and efficient.
As you like, that's up to the flight leads.
Should we have any rules in terms of occupying which sides of the runways, etc.? Because the Hornets and F-18s have pretty different rollouts, and there's going to be a lot of aircraft coming in on that runway, so it could turn into a big pile of flame and smoke.
I make sure that the separation between aircraft/flights is wide enough. What you don't do is like brake early and roll out early on the runway. Like, don't brake too early, keep it rolling until the end of the runway, then brake, exit directly to the left. Don't hammer in all brakes you got, and then taxi on the runway with 30 knots. Like, you roll it out until the end and then turn off the runway, and then we should be fine. Regarding cold and hot sides, I don't know. I mean, normally, yeah, but I wasn't sure about if that's a concept we have talked about, so I didn't want to introduce it in that one. Like, you have the hot side of the runway, which you land on, like first aircraft coming in, landing on the hot side. As soon as he sees, okay, my brakes are working and stuff like that, you switch over to the cold side of the runway and then taxi on that. So in case there is an aircraft behind you where the brake's not working and stuff, he has always plenty space to get airborne again. But that doesn't matter for us really, because we don't have random failures turned on and stuff like that. Right? Our brakes are always working. So again, up to the flight lead really. Brief your flight before, like if you fly as a 2-ship or a 4-ship into the approach, then brief your flight accordingly.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a good concept actually, to land on the right side, and if everything is good, then slide over to the left, because like you say, we don't have random failures, but we have hardware that fuck up. Yeah, we have pedals that disconnect and whatever. So it's if you see that the brakes are not working, you can keep rolling on the right side. I think that's a pretty good idea.
Yeah, if the brake's not working, you're not rolling on the right side, you kick in afterburner and take off again.
Yeah, exactly, but you don't switch over to the left.
Yeah, exactly. All right, any questions regarding that? I go through the approach real quick after the main briefing. Okay, next one. Yeah, obviously rules of engagement. It's no threats expected. You can ignore that. The only thing is, if there goes anything, like if you notice, okay, I fuck up, I crash into somebody else, dive down, nose down, get down, not too far, so you can easily rejoin, right? Not like braking left, braking right, whatever, just go down.
Yeah, and I'd just like to add, if you do, it can be something as simple as, your track IR getting fucked and you get disorientated. Don't try to kind of force your way brutally into the formation, because you might set up, might fuck with someone else's formation. So if you need to break formation, then come back into it easily. Take your time. It's better to be safe and take time.
Yeah. Exactly. All right. So the nav plan, you have 3 waypoints, which is obviously waypoint 0, waypoint 1, and waypoint 2. Waypoint 1 is Jean Airport, which is down to the left. And waypoint 2 is Nellis Air Force Base itself. That's just for the time on target for the Hornet to be, so he's able to program it in. The flight plan is like, you start on Delta Alpha Golf, fly the radial 038 towards Jean Airport, which is at radial at 079x radial 038 for 78 miles. Right, so that's how this works. Then the push time in theory is 14:17. But that will be set up with the speed. So Raven 4 is responsible to set the formation speed on the approach towards Jean Airport, so that you guys pass over the airport at exactly that time. So there's no waiting on the waypoint and stuff. Then you continue visually on I-15. You see it here on the map down left. It's pretty obvious. It's that big like interstate highway thingy that runs from Jean Airport all the way to the northeast, then turns north in towards Las Vegas, runs parallel to the Strip. On the bend right, which is on that plan here, waypoint 3, I-15 makes a bend right. You will intercept the radial of Nellis Air Force Base, which is approximately 2 miles before that bend itself. So, but I think Roger will make a nice smooth turn onto that radial. I know he tried it, so that should be fine. Then you turn on towards Nellis, which is 12 X-ray 208, waypoint 2, and time on target for that is 1424, same altitude as before. I said here at 20 miles, but really when you pass the speedway, like fly a bit more so I can get a nice shot from the back of the formation or whatever, and then you guys can split up and you can come up in a left-hand turn. You see that's the big mountain range to the northwest of Nellis. We all know that for sure, and then you can set up for the approach itself. Any questions regarding the general nav plan?
Are the waypoints into the system, or we just fly the radials?
You have waypoint 1 and waypoint 2 in the system, which is Nellis and Jean Airport. All the things between here are not in the system. I just made it so you can see the general route.
UNH, has it been set up, or do we just?
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually. Oh no, that's actually a good point. Wait, QNH is 2999. So it's standard 29902, I guess. Wait, we make it so now it's 29902. Okay. So you don't you don't have to set it up exactly. Yeah, that's the same. You just see it's a bit wider zoomed out. I made some screenshots. So you see that's waypoint 1, Jean Airport on the nav plan waypoint 1, and in the system later on as well. You see that's Jean Airport, and you see here that's Interstate 15. So pretty easy to recognize. This screenshot is a bit difficult to see, but that's basically the left-hand turn here at waypoint 2 on the nav plan. You see it's a left-hand turn. That's here. That's right over the bend. You see I-15 coming up straight to the north, running into Las Vegas. It's hard to see on that picture because it's pretty small, but you see the Stratosphere Tower of the Stratosphere Casino, which you can see here as well. It's very easy to recognize once you're in the game. And it's just a visual cue there. And that's then the turn onto the Nellis radial.
I drove a car on that road a couple of years ago.
Nice. All right. Questions regarding that? I mean, it's mainly Raven Force responsibility, so.
No, just do we keep because I assume there will be some communication between the flights, if we need to tweak lineups or whatever. So we'll keep that, the interflight communication on button 5 then. Between the flights, and we'll stay on our separate aux frequencies for adjustments.
Just keep in mind that it's not really a thing like the flight lead won't have much time to do any adjustment because he's flying formation himself.
No.
Right.
Yeah, copy. Just in case of emergencies or whatever.
Yeah. We can do that. All right.
Yeah.
That's that. Questions regarding the briefing? Anything unclear? Whatever.
Wake turbulence on?
No, obviously not. Don't need to make it too difficult.
So those nav plan pictures, those waypoints are the one from this blue marker, or is those loaded in the system?
No. These waypoints, that here is on nav plan, so that's this one.
So where we're going to spawn in, is the mission frozen?
I can pause it. That's
because
probably.
Otherwise, if one person has issues spawning in, it becomes a mess right away, isn't it?
Yeah, true. the mission will be paused on spawning, and then once everybody's in cockpit, I can resume the mission.
Maybe I suspect that people have done so already, but just maybe talk very quickly through the SimCity visual approach, just in case.
That's the next point coming up.
Oh, nice chart.
Yeah, it is, right? Wonder who has done that one. That's the wrong. Jesus.
You had the right one, didn't you?
Yeah, but the zooming fucked it up. Can I? Okay, I can. All right. You will come in from that direction here, like you fly over at Nellis, right? And then you split up the formation and you do like a wide left-hand turn. You see Gas Peak is here. I can show you that one really quick in the game.
The simulator.
The game. Make a satellite map. So here's Gas Peak. Like that's the highest mountain you see up to the north. I know, like everybody know what it is. When you look at it, you see, okay, that's Gas Peak. That's the rough direction where you're coming in from. And then you fly towards Tuel Spring. I'll show you that as well. This thing here. Like that's the satellite map from within DCS, so it looks the same basically. You see, there's like it's the only patch of water that's except from the river, but it's the only patch of water in that vicinity. So you fly overhead that, and then you see on the chart, you see it's radial 277 from Nellis Air Force Base. So what you do is like you program in the radial, and then you fly from Gas Peak, which is here. I mean, I don't mind if you fly that way or that way. I would set up the spacing anyway. So you come in, and the first point you should reach is radial 277 at 12 miles at or above 6,500 feet. MSL, obviously.
And 250 knots?
Yeah, 250 knots, exactly. And then you fly on the radial, just straight on the radial, until you hit 6 miles at or below 5,000 feet. And then you make the right-hand turn.
Above.
Okay. Yeah. There's a line above that as well. I haven't seen that. Yep. Do a right-hand turn. Do the 4 nautical mile arc. You should all know how to fly an arc from the Case 3 departures and arrivals and stuff. So that's fly the 4 nautical mile arc and then come into runway 03 left or right. I say that on approach, which runway.
Are we supposed to say something when we approach this?
Yeah, obviously you request the permission to land, right? As we always do on Nellis. Like you call in the approach on the approach frequency. And then
isn't there like an example on the chart if you scroll down just a couple of lines?
You just report Northwest Las Vegas City outline in sight, and then ATC should say you cleared SimCity visual approach.
That's what you mean. All right.
Okay, yeah. Visual cues really quick. That's the spring that is on the chart. Then you have the casino, which is mentioned on the chart as well. That's this green patch here. Right? So it's the only green patch in that vicinity, really. See that highway, and then you find the green patch. Like the highway is easy, running north of the city boundaries. And good visual cue are these green patches. You fly in between these green patches, and then you land roughly on the 4 nautical mile arc. You see, fly in between these patches. It's a 4 nautical mile arc, roughly. Any questions?
Yeah, are we gonna land straight in or overhead break?
You can request whatever you see fit. If the Tomcats think like 250 knots is not. I mean, I don't mind when you come here and you kick in afterburner. No, afterburner is a bit, it's too short. So maybe go in for the straight in approach should be the easiest thing.
Yeah. So if you go back to the chart, so Fru hasn't done this really. You see where Unday says 5,000 feet, and then you pick up the arc. As soon as you hit the arc, you need to descend pretty quickly.
Yes.
Because things are happening quickly, and you will be a lot higher than you think you are. So by the time you're on the arc, just make sure you got at least 5 degrees nose down, and that will turn you on a short final, because it looks like you got a lot of time, but you don't really. It will be steeper than you expect it to be. So
yeah, at 4 miles you're supposed to be at 12,100 feet for from glide slope landing.
yeah, but the elevation's not 0, is it?
Yeah, I mean over the land. Oh right, okay, yeah, I see.
So the idea is that you, I mean, it's map says a 4D in the arc. The idea is that you stay within the 4 miles, that you don't go outside the 4 miles. So you can arc at 3.5, but you will have to be pretty busy to get your ass down. It's very easy to end up very high on the approach. That's what I'm trying to say.
It's not a problem.
So configuration wise, here it says 250 from earlier on. By the time you arc, you want to be gear down and on speed. You don't want to do any configuring in that arc anymore, because things be going quickly by that time.
If anybody fucks up the approach, that's not a problem. We can just
it's fine, but if Fro hasn't done it, then at least you're not getting caught out.
We can just do a go around or anything. We do easy go around. So if you do a go around, just climb up to 5,000 feet and fly to the north, and I will call you in for the next. And then you fly to the left to Gas Peak again, and you can request the next approach. So we do a simplified go around to move it.
Let's all make it at the end to make life easy then.
Yeah.
Quick question. So if we're flying the formation just leaving the QNH at 2992, do we need to change to Nellis Barrow for this 6,500 and 5,000? Or are we going to just leave that as...
That's MSL.
All the same.
Yeah, it's all MSL. It's all the same altimeter.
Okay.
One question regarding the comms. Do we check in with the approach as well? So we said northwest of Las Vegas for a in-city approach, or we do that only on tower frequency?
No, you go for approach first, and then approach will push you to tower freak.
As standard, yeah, okay.
So we don't have cluttered up comms. Only I have cluttered up comms, but yeah. I don't have to fly, so it should be manageable.
That worries me more that you're organising this.
Yeah.
But I presume that's just flight leads and standard. The guys in the section are just calling final approach wheels down.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. I think we can.
Yep, it's your turn.
Sounds good.
Yeah, just expect when you split up the formation and you fly towards Gas Peak, as soon as you're clear to split up the formation by the flight lead, you will check in with the on the approach frequency, and I will assign altitude blocks and give you headings towards Gas Peak. So I will stack up the flights so we are safe, and then you can call in for the approach.
Yeah, and one thing to keep in mind also is, flying in parade is very stressful. So maybe for the initial join up, just join up, as tight but comfortable as you can be. But for the last bit, run and see if you can kind of slide in and get it extra neat for the flyover over maybe Las Vegas downtown and Nellis itself. But to add a yard or two if it makes things safer.
So we just have to discuss who goes where in the formation, don't we?
Yeah. Should we just?
Formations.
Normally, I'd say 1 on the lead, 2 on the right, 3 on the left, and 4 on the trail.
It works for me.
Copy. For the Tomcats, we need to settle wings back or wings forward. Forward is going to be more stable, easier to fly. If you take it back, it's going to look sleeker, but it's going to be more demanding on the stick and throttle.
How about bomb mode?
I'd say put them forward because we fly formation of you guys. If you guys are pitching, then we will be pitching. So that's just my 2 cents. But yeah, of course. But you know how it's.
Yeah.
If somebody pitches up and blocks the view, then you kind of make it.
Yeah, copy. Yeah, if we're at 300 plus, it wouldn't be a question. Then we would go wings back, but at possibly 270 knots, possibly even lower, then I suggest we keep the wings in automatic.
Sounds good.
I'm sorry, I've never flown such a big formation, but could you tell us a bit more about the vertical separation with 112 or 13 aircraft are next to each other? So
yes.
I know the Tomcat. So the lead is highest, wings are slightly lower, and the rear guy is even lower. And then my flight is on the left of that formation. How is my lead in vertical positioning in terms, towards the Tomcats, and then how the rest of us? I suspect all the Hornets from the Howler will just mimic the altitude differences from the Tomcats. But how are we as a whole in terms of altitude with the Tomcats? Lower, same altitude, leads are on the same alt, or is the lead lower than the?
Normally, it's all like you fly. Imagine, you see one flight flies the formation as we always do, right? So 1 is highest. Then 2 comes a bit below, 3 comes even lower, 4 comes even lower. Now you have a diamond, so you can fly 2 and 3 on 1 altitude, basically. It doesn't matter. They can't conflict anyway. And 4 flies even lower, so just set up below. And then you see the whole formation, and you see the first aircraft is high, the second, like the middle formation, the Tomcats are a bit lower because they're flying trail of the first aircraft. And then you have, by the way, Rog, it's not correct. I haven't mentioned it, but normally you don't fly, like you see, the Hornet is not flying formation of you normally. Normally they fly formation of the wing Tomcat. Because if they fly formation of you, the risk would be that they slide into the Tomcats if they come a bit closer.
I see. Okay.
Right? So the Tomcat is flying below the leading Hornet. Both wings are a bit lower, like in a normal formation, and the trailing aircraft is even lower than the wings. And then you have the leading Hornets of the wing flights, which are flying formation of the wing Tomcat. And then you have the Hornets on the wing flying even lower, and so on and so forth. So it's basically all staggered up.
So if if Howler lead is flying off a left Tomcat's wing, right, which also has a rear Tomcat which is lower, and he's not he only cares about that left Tomcat to fly his formation. The Howler on the right wing is likely to collide with the rear Tomcat.
Yeah, but he has to slide a big way into the formation for that to happen.
I'm just saying he won't be looking at his right wing guy.
Yeah, but he's looking at his lead, and as long as his lead flies a clean formation off the wing, like he's not. Huh?
He is lead. Can we could you broadcast again? Maybe I can explain on the picture.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, I was confused a little bit as well. I actually thought, Mav, that the Hornets were in front of the Tomcats. I don't know if that's something I imagined from a diamond formation, or that we've changed it. Because I said I wanted the Hornets to join up first, but that makes no sense. But it's because in my head I had the Tomcats behind the Hornets.
I mean,
no, the Tomcat formation is in the middle, and it's surrounded by Hornets. So basically, you're just dragging the formation along, and I'm tugging on your ass.
Exactly, it's almost like a V behind me. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep, I just had more of a diamond shape in my head because I thought we were doing a diamond. Okay. So we'll have the Tomcats join up first.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
So I see what you mean, Belfi. Like you are scared that this Tomcat can slide into this. Why?
I just see your
maps.
missions folder.
Oh, wait, wrong screen.
Just stop the stream and do it again. Might be quickest. Oh, there we go.
There you go. So Howler 3 lead is on the same altitude as Spartan 8 left wing, because he flies. He's a bit lower. Okay, so he is the same altitude as Spartan 8 rear plane, more or less.
Yeah.
Okay, so Howler 3 right wing is even lower than the rear Spartan 8 Tomcat.
Yeah.
Copy that. So Hornets are generally lower than Tomcats in this formation.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, except of the leading Hornet and the trailing Tomcat, they are co-altitude. Yes. But you see, they won't, if they collide, there's something really wrong.
Understood. Thank you.
Quick question. Do we need, I presume we're not renaming our aircraft once we get in the pit with it frozen. Is there a way we select our Modex number before we get in the pit?
It's all pre-selected. Yeah, it's all pre-selected.
Pick the aircraft when you move.
Yeah.
When you join.
Exactly.
Copy.
And this is our main server, right? We're flying.
Yeah, when I can make that work, why can't I find the...
So, Farjek, is Farjek here?
Yeah, I'm here.
And Tommy?
Yes.
Does anybody of you have a preference of left or right?
No.
Farjek, you?
I'm okay on the right.
Alright, well, that's easy then. Then I'll go lead, you go right, Tommy goes left, and Crowbar, you go in the rear.
Crowbar in the rear.
Can somebody tell me why or Red or Roch can?
Yeah, I sent you a message. That Google Drive thing is not working properly. So if you can just send it to me, I'll FTP it over.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do. Oh wait, I have to upload it because it's too freaking. No, it's not. It's not. Yeah, it's too big for Discord.
Sure. Yep.
That's what she said.
Guys, just one question, because I didn't know. Zip now is Wolf 2. Lead?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Andro, for this particular flight, maybe you want to jump in the back with Mr. T, since you guys have been doing your whole workup just for this occasion.
Sure, no problem. Okay.
Yeah, you're welcome in with me as well.
He gets nervous, Andre, if people look on his fingers.
No. He just wants to be in the video.
What a shit excuse.
Yeah, I was just thinking about in terms of flow, in terms of radio comms or whatever. But you're free to join, but it's up to you. I just want to make it basically, easy going for yourself, and the less stuff we need to figure out along the way.
I really don't care, but I can fly with Mr. T.
Copy.
But Exap is flying with you, doesn't he? Or with somebody else?
I don't know. It's just whoever wants me.
Yeah, Exap is just because Exap is just a passenger anyway. You might be doing comms work for the approach and stuff.
Yeah, sure.
That wouldn't be a problem making communication stuff.
Anyway, I'm gonna go for a piss.
Yep. Once Rog has uploaded, I mean, we stay in Discord anyway. Rog, can you start the server as well then?
It's already started.
You paused it?
Yes.
Good stuff. All right. Then everybody can join in. And once everybody's in pit, I'll start the mission.
Just with who do I jump in?
You can jump in back with me.
Okay, copy.
And the reels, do screenshots, filming, whatever.
Yeah, anyone able to basically turn on recorder, feel free.
No. Oh, yeah, recorder is okay, yeah. But nobody does screenshots under any circumstances. if I see any screenshot posted in the screenshot channel after this mission from inside a cockpit or outside a cockpit during flight, he has to clean the toilets for at least 10 years.
Yeah. It sounds like a laughing matter, but yeah, absolutely don't do it. This is going to be so tight with so many people depending on it. We've attempted a smaller flight like this before, and we've all died because screenshotting. So please don't do it.
Only the Rios.
Rios is different. Yep.
So I'm going to be trying to spectate. If I'm going to join the mission, I'm going to pick a jet that's on the ground, and start up, and then I can listen in on the comms you suggested, Rog, and then I can probably flip between planes using F6 and stuff, can't I? And screenshot away to my heart's content, can't I? If I need to.
I think yes. I think I turned on external view. If not, you can join as game master as well. I can tell you really quick how to set up the SRS without being in aircraft. Really not a big thing, and then you don't have to sit in the aircraft.
Okay. I've not joined as game master or anything before, so you might just have to run me through that.
It's just you select the game master slot, and then you can change views as you would do when you're in an aircraft.
Yeah. Oh, perfect.
F-14 pilots, as soon as you get in pit, aux button 10, pry button 5. All right?
And guys, also those that, I'm one of those people, if you're using any controllers that have obviously different position for gear or flap, remember you're in the air, so nobody deploys a gear as soon as they...
or has his throttle set to fuel cutoff.
Yeah.
Not that happened to me before.
Yeah.
All right, so Mav, are you going to give the go ahead when you see everybody in and a sort of a countdown?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Let's do a quick holler tree. Is COM 5, COM 2 button 5.
Copy.
And Belfi on the right. Tori left, Miller in the back.
Copy.
Okay.
Right, except if you're jumping in the back, just slam the radio onto button 5 as soon as you're able.
Sure. Yeah, you guys should have plenty of room and time to set up the comms and stuff. You're not spawning in a tight formation or anything, so there should be plenty of room.
I'm expecting like a massive furball just appearing before my eyes as soon as you unpause here.
Yeah,
he may not be wrong.
Like if everything works as intended and DCS don't fuck it up or anything, it should work.
Are we having the right mission? Because my mode access don't make sense.
Yeah, but it's overwritten by the skin, isn't it?
No, wait.
No, it isn't.
Is it the only mod X that didn't make sense? It doesn't make sense?
None of the mode access.
Yeah.
All of them, and it's not their start either.
What?
I'm in the wrong server.
The main server, not the NTTR server.
Ah, okay.
Okay. I saw 6 people lined up already.
It's the parallel universe. Sorry.
Just check it.
I thought why is everybody so slow to join, but there we go.
I had a heart attack for a second there.
I was waiting.
I blame Rog.
Well, whatever.
Rog said the server's already up and then showed PG, so I think everybody just thought, oh, it must be that one then.
Well, well, whatever.
X3.
How does this work?
Yeah, Master Arm on.
So what was it? BFM, right?
Oh my God.
Too close.
Surge 66. Yeah.
Switching to guns.
Your Master Arm will probably be on by default when you spawn in.
Oh yeah.
It's worth putting that to safe before your trembling, sweaty hands press that trigger.
So I'm trying to figure out if we all crash, how many Hueys do they need to send to pick up all the Rios and tell us?
It will be Mr. T going up and down.
Yeah.
Everyone won.
Yeah, no, he's only going up because I will be his co-pilot, and we all know how that ends.
Minicam.
Sorry, guys. What is the password for the main server?
Shoes.
You can choose.
Okay.
Left or right?
Sorry.
And I'm trying to click on Game Master, but I don't seem to be able to select that. So what's the best way for me to join?
You just join the server and pick the Game Master slot.
I have, but I can't.
Combined arms. Combined arms.
Fuck. Oh fuck! Yeah, I need to install that really quick. Oh Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah, the funny thing is you don't have to do it in single player. You don't need combined arms for Game Master in single player.
Really?
It's so stressful. Can we go back to dropping bombs on the Iranians?
Sorry, is there a quick or easy way for me to spectate? Just
do the aircraft thing. If I have set up everything correctly, which I think I did.
Drive to Crowbar quickly and go sit next to him.
Yeah, so...
The pick a ground starts.
Oh, we get an ETA on the updater now.
Ooh, that's not... And flight model?
It really says ETA in the updater.
Yeah, I have the pilot body, the rear body in the cockpit. I cannot see all the radio instruments and all the other stuff.
Yeah, they will load in when the mission is paused.
When do we disconnect from Discord? Because busy hands.
Once the server started, or when I give the go, I will wait 20 seconds so you guys can close Discord, go into the game again, and
yeah.
Okay, starting up again. Good luck. Good thing is DCS is combat arms only 100 megabytes. So.
Did I miss Miller? Miller is here?
Yeah, just give me a second, I'll connect.
Oh yeah, I didn't say on the list.
Look at all you guys here. Awesome.
Very nice.
Yes.
Good start of the season.
Fantastic.
Let's wait and see.
Red balls of fire.
I regret to inform you that your sons were killed because they were stupid.
Yes, they were so. The stupidity was so severe. It hit him pretty hard.
Yeah, if we fuck this one up, there will be no more CVW 66.
Exactly.
That's true.
And after
Just
all,
gonna be
the
an
Iranians won.
Yeah, no pressure,
an
right?
empty carrier in the middle of the Mediterranean.
And all the women on the front.
Oh, wow. I hate it. Like, hopefully that works. I can't join the server. It just gives me the loading screen for a split of a second and then kicks me out again.
Did you restart DCS?
Yeah, just doing
I
that
love how
right
you
now.
join in a Hornet with the speed breakout.
Yeah, so. And I
Well, we are literally hanging in midair. What do you want?
The man makes a point.
Really, it was button 10, right?
Does everybody show as the rest not connected by the way?
Aux button 10. Prime
norm-
button 5.
Yeah.
Zip loop, that's normally normal. Once it's unpaused, it will connect.
Oh, check.
I got a DCAG skin on my Hornet.
Yeah, I put that on you because you have no personal skin, so I just gave you the DKEX skin.
Okay, it says Modex 200 though.
Yeah, because the skin and the Modex.
Okay. Yep. Cool.
That's cool, man. You get to fly the DCAX plane.
Yeah, and the Flash one.
Nice.
Yeah. Why can't I join the server now? What the fuck?
So if the aircraft lands shit, it's because it's used to the one that normally flies it. Don't you worry about it.
Yeah, that wasn't me.
Oh boys. Oh boy. Why?
It's probably banned.
It could be the mods when you updated that you fucked something there.
I'm having a little trouble
Yeah, you
with
should
the
always
T45
disable mods and install, activate them again.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you should. Every time you install something or update a game.
I never had that problem before.
Yeah, neither did I.
Good time to have it the first time.
I was doing this just to be safe.
Okay, is everyone in the cockpit? Like you guys can start if I'm joining late. That doesn't matter really.
You should be in though, because if you have tech issues and you end up not being able to join, that kind of fucks the whole show.
Yeah, we'll wait a couple of minutes.
Yeah, just grab a drink, take a piss, whatever, and let's get this right the first time.
Just reinstall DCS.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Or, no, kidding. Okay, so this disable mods and repair. Maybe that helps. It's just gonna.
That should be it should be quick. Disable mods.
It wouldn't be our common, flight together without a good delay, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How does the Navy synchronize so many people?
Yeah, really good Wi-Fi.
That's why they banned the F-14, wasn't it? The Hornet guys got sick of waiting.
Yeah.
So I've been told.
So I'm in a jet at Nellis. How can I jump to you other guys?
You can't until it's unpaused.
Oh right, okay. And then it's just F6.
The music then.
Yeah.
No, F2 isn't it? You cycle.
F2 is outside view.
Yeah, exactly. So, and you should be able to go into the F10 map, scroll out, select the aircraft you want to see, left click on it, and press F2. You should get the external view of that.
Oh, right.
Also, if you press left out Y, you can hide this bar in the support.
Yeah.
Double click right, left control Y.
Control Y. Double.
And left alt F4.
Gives you cookie, right?
I'm kidding, Tony. We lost Bell.
How are people going to be running OBS?
Yeah.
I am. Yes. True. Very boring stream right now. But... I mean, we can talk to each other. Entertain.
Might have to dump fuel.
Oh right. How's the fuel situation?
Oh yeah, you have to dump fuel because I'm stupid and I forgot to lower the fuel state.
Yeah, we'll do that after we break up, though.
Yeah, let's just dump it over the Vegas, right?
Shit all over the Hornets.
Will be
Yeah.
vaporized before it hits the planet.
The safe altitude for fuel dumping is 5,000 feet AGL.
Yeah, to be honest, for the Hornet guys, the landing weight for the Hornet on land is max 39, so not 33 or 34. So only thing is, you need to do flat landing efficiently if you can be bullet.
Well, but that's not why I joined the Navy.
Okay, see if re-enabling the mods didn't do the trick. Jesus Christ.
If it's a mod issue, shouldn't that pop up as a warning as you attempt to join the server? It should say missing file, blah blah blah, and it should say the name of the mod.
Yeah, true.
It's
But
repaired.
you know.
So what does it say?
Yeah.
Like cannot connect or what?
No, it says nothing. It
Press
just
on.
I click the connect button and then the loading screen pops up for the split of a second and then it throws me back into the lobby.
Maybe reboot the computer.
Is
Yeah.
there
Usually
a
there
max
always
player
should be a
count?
message.
Maybe,
You need to train-
maybe
you
just
need to train
reboot.
joining.
Yeah, it could be a max player count if you didn't untick it. How many are we?
We're 15.
Oh boy, that's a fantastic point. Oh
Are you
my.
kidding? Are you
Yeah.
kidding?
Maybe.
Are you
Sorry, Mav,
fucking-
you're out.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yep, max 16 players. That's what it says. Ha 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 ha. Alright, let me up that to 24. Ha ha.
That's a server restart then, right?
Yep, yeah, we need to restart the server.
Okay,
I'll go get some water.
I'll just did the repair
Everybody
just
jumps
for the
off?
sake of it.
Yeah,
Just put 24 people.
Leaving
I've,
server.
I've done it.
Howler 3-1, leaving server.
Just leave the server.
3!
God.
We need to train more
Oh my
server
God.
joining and all that.
Yeah, I think we should implement that into IQ.
DMQS for server.
Howler 3-1, disconnect.
But I can say this must be a record attendance for sure.
It won't last, man, if we don't do some flying in a minute.
Yes.
I was not going to be able to participate, actually, because they called me yesterday to go flying today. Yeah, I drove to work and I parked in the car park and they called me just like, oh no, flight's cancelled, go.
Yeah.
Okay, bye bye.
Gotta be lucky, right?
Server should be back up.
Are we going to fly this mission with all our lights blazing, or lights off, or just strobes?
Standard lights, I guess.
Yeah, I don't mind. Whatever.
It's just for your screenshots, I'm thinking.
I mean, turn them off. Turn all off. I mean,
Copy that.
it's bright day, so nav lights won't do anything, and strobes are not really for screenshots. Are not really important. I think it looks a bit strange if you see like 9 Hornets with a blinking strobe in different intervals and stuff. So just turn it off.
Yeah, we don't want any lights over the strip.
Guys, just one question. The Hornet, the Wolf, what is the aux button for the Wolf section?
3.
Alpine pit.
Roger.
Howler 3-1, in bed.
Oh, see, it's working. It's working. I can join the server. That's nice.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Awesome.
Bonus points for Red and Weewa tonight.
At least you didn't have to download DCS. That would be.
Yeah,
Or buy a new
imagine that.
computer.
Imagine.
All right, so you give us a call, and then you give us a few seconds to turn off Discord and get back into DCS, and then you on pause, right?
Yes, sir.
Awesome.
Which button was Howler? Sorry, is it button 4?
5.
5. 2-5. Okay.
I have no clue how you guys know that, really.
There is a cheat available.
It's in the archives if you look on the NTTR folder.
Oh, yeah.
Or look in the document I made for the mission.
Working hard for it.
Exactly.
Is anybody not?
Everybody should read.
Is anybody not in pit yet?
Yeah, wait a sec.
Our Huey driver.
Looking good.
So scared that the sky is fully empty, and the moment when it's on pause, poof, 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 poof.
Like coming in from hyperspace.
S-foils to attack position.
By the way, Mark, just for you, you see there are a couple of infantry guys and cars around Las Vegas. You can I put them there for recording from the guard, so you can try and jump in there as well. Okay, everybody in pit.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Red 3 standing by.
Red flight.
Very good.
Everybody's ready, or do you need like a couple of seconds for getting yourself
Let's go.
mentally prepared?
Here we go.
Let's go for it!
All right. Then server is starting in. Wait, I need a clock to get the 20 seconds right.
Put crocodiles in between.
Okay. Yep. Then server starts in 20. You can leave. You can leave the Discord or mute it.
Mute it.
Muting.
Howler 2-1, muting.
Raven 4 check. All flight leads check in with Raven 4, please. All flight leads check in with Raven 4, please.
Raven 4, Spartan 8 checking in.
Spartan 8, Raven 4 caps.
Wolf 2-1.
Wolf 2-1, Raven 4 copies, thank you. Spartan Raven 4.
Go for Spartan.
Right, you're clear to rejoin when ready.
As Raven 4 confirm, you are at my long 4 o'clock at this time.
Blind this time.
Raven 4, Spartan 8, as far as I can see, you're off to the side of me. Would you be able to increase speed slightly?
Raven 4 unable. Need the speed for the TOT.
Spartan 8.
Yeah, Raven 4 is now visual. Hey, maybe you can do some S-turns. Caution, Hornet traffic behind you. Single ship.
Copy, Be advised, Spartan 8 do not have visual on Raven 4 at this time. At this time I just see a bunch of hoarded specs at my 4.
Copy. Spartan 8, Raven 4, flare out.
Yeah, visual. We need to arc left and come back right. Standby.
Copy. Howler 3, Raven 4, you with me?
Howler 3, check it.
Copy. Stay position.
Currently 2 miles behind the trail.
Alright, copy. Alright, just come up closer, leave some room for Spartan 8. They'll be first to join on my 6.
Howler 3, come.
Raven 4, Wolf 2, say speed.
Raven 4, speed 262 indicated.
Wolf 2, roger.
Uh, 205, you're not clear to rejoin yet. Leave some space for some Tomcats coming in, please. And Nels control, Raven 4.
Go from Nels control.
Oh, you're on Discord as well.
Yep, go for Nels control.
Alright, Nels control, Raven 4 checking in. Good afternoon. We're marking Gene 217 for 56. We are currently on time.
Raven 4, Nels control, copy all.
Raven 4, Spartan 8, can you clear out?
Flare counting up. Alright, all stations, all Hornets, easy with the maneuvers there. We have Tomcats coming up on Raven's 6 o'clock.
Okay, Howard 3-1 is passing you underneath to the left and make some spacing. Visual. And Raven 4, Spartan 8, can you give me a last flare?
Flare coming up.
Visual.
Wolf 2, check your position. You have Tomcats coming up 6 o'clock.
Wolf 2, roger, visual.
Alright, take your time, gentlemen. We still have 9 minutes until we reach G.
Spartan 8 sliding in, Wolf or Hornets on the right, please give some space.
Off the road, Roger. LS1 radar contact.
Raven 4.
Howler 3 for Raven 4.
Howler 3, go ahead.
Request to close it up.
Stand by. Spartan 8, report in position.
Copy, stand by. Spartan 8 in position.
Copy. Wolf 2, Howler 3, clear to rejoin.
Howler 2, Roger. Wolf 2, Roger. Got the strobe lights on. Yeah, somebody has some lights on, that doesn't matter, just need to let them on. Concentrate on flying. Raven 4, Wolf 2 in position.
Raven 4, jump.
Howler 3 in position.
Raven 4, good job, gentlemen. 5 miles until we reach G.
formation of the wing Tomcat, not of the trailing Tomcat. Wolsey, roger.
Raven 4 copies. We'll just pass over this hill here for noise abatement.
Have control.
Raven 4 starting slow descent.
On the formation, that would be nice. Only if you feel safe, of course. Looking good, gentlemen.
Raven 4, check left. Ellis Raven 4 over at Gene.
Let's go.
Altitude. Altitude.
And with two Nellis, make it look more like a diamond. You're pretty far apart. Also, roger. That's more for the Wolf wingman, not for the lead. That position is good. Just the wingman.
Raven 4, stand by for left turn. And check left. And rolling wings level. Stand by for right turn. And check right. Increasing the bank slightly. Rolling back out.
Raven 4, speed reference.
Speed 305. And reducing slightly. Well, it'll be about 290, 285 in the end. Good job, gentlemen. We passed it on time. Raven 4, now let's control.
Send it.
we'd like to detach.
Got it.
Raven 4, to all leads, you can detach from the formation. I'll see you on the ground.
Sputnik. Oh, tower ship.
Wolf 2, you want to come off right a little bit?
Sputnik, Wolf 2, we're in the right.
You guys getting that lag as well?
Yeah. Yeah. Interesting. I thought it was only me because of the recording.
Let's control Raven 4.
Yeah, give me a second. Was so freaking busy. Okay, we stay on this frequency for now. Don't change to approach. Stay on this frequency. I was too busy filming. Haven't set up the radius correctly. Okay, Raven 4, that is control. Stay injured 6 orbit at around gas peak.
Raven 4 is orbit Angels 6 around gas peak and ready to approach city outline in sight.
Howler 3, you take Angels 7 orbit around gas peak. Howler 3 orbiting around gas peak. Spartan 8 and Nellis control, you're cleared for left-hand turn. Take Angels 8 and turn heading 250.
250, Angels 8, Spartan 8.
And Wolf 2, Nellis control, climb maintain Angels 9, fly left-hand turn heading 264, orbit around gas peak.
To left heading 264, climb Angels 9, Wolf 2, roger.
Raven 4, Nellis control, you're cleared for the sensitive visual.
Raven 4, copy.
Speed is coming back slightly. Minus 4 knots.
Howler 3, Nellis control, what's your intention? 4-ship or 2-ship, single ship? Currently above gas peak with a 4-ship, we'll be going in to 2 pairs. 2 pairs each. Nellis copies, Howler 3-1 and 3-2 cleared for sensitive visual. Howler 3 income.
What?
Hollow 3-2, clear for sensitive visual, make it happen. Don't fly 5 minutes. Hollow 2-1, no. Start an 8 minute control. Send it for Sped 8.
Altitude.
Turn left, heading 190, orbit gas peak. Left 190, Spartan 8. And resume all navigation towards gas peak. Copy. And Ellis Control, Spartan 8, we have some mountains here that look a bit scary. Can we increase altitude? Yeah, you guys are still flying north, northwest. Yeah, copy, but as we turn south, we're coming right over a mountain pass there. I need to increase for safety. Yeah, copy, clear to resume on navigation, climb SC-60. Hollow 3-3, Hollow 3-4, clear for sensitive visual. Hollow 3, good. Sensitive approach.
Raven 4 turning final, 3 left with the gear.
Hollow 3. Raven 4-1, clear to land runway 03 left.
Clear land 3 left, Raven 4-1.
Hollow 3-3, Hollow 3-4, maintain visual separation to the flight in front of you. State intentions, 2 ship, 4 ship. And Dallas Control, correction, Wolf 2, we are just gonna land as 4 singles in a short trail. Copy that. Wolf 2 flight, clear for sensitive visual, maintain a separation of half mile to a mile. Wolf 2 cleared, sensitive visual approach, roger.
Raven 4-1, vacating 3 left Delta. Fox 125, Raven 41, request the progressive.
Yeah, via Delta Foxtrot. And then right, look at the F10 map for parking position.
Alright. Alright. 125. That's the next to dump. Okay.
Howler 3-3, Howler 3-4, climb and maintain Angels 5 and turn left heading 030. Howler 3-3, Howler 3-4, how copy?
Good, missed the turn.
Approach Spartan 8 when able. Spartan 8, Netherlands Control, state intention.
Netherlands Control, we have city line in sight, request city approach and trail pushing landing.
Copy. Howler 3-3, Howler 3-4, turn right heading 030, climb Angels 8 immediately. Howler 3-3 is on comms. Yeah, copy. Turn right heading 030, climb Angels 8 immediately. Howler 3-3. Okay, scratch that. Turn left heading 210, climb Angels 8. 210, climb Angels 8, Howler 3-3. Spartan 8, orbit gas peak for now.
Orbiting gas peak, Spartan 8.
Howler 3-3, Howler 3-4, turn right heading 300, climb and maintain Angels 8. 300, Angels 8, Howler 3-3.
Shield 1, the gate is active on Delta, pushing ground.
Control. Spartan 8, Canellis Control, clear for sensitive vision.
Clear for sensitive visual, Spartan 8.
What the?
Howler 3-3, Howler 3-4, turn right. Turn right, turning Turn right, heading 070. Orbit gas speed.
Turning right 070, orbiting Howler 33.
Oh, hi, Mom.
Tower Wolf 2-1, his base, what we should 3 left with the gear. Wolf 2, clear to land, runway 03 left. Clear to land, runway 03 left.
Flight control. Flight control.
Howler 3-3, Howler 3-4, cleared for sensitive visual. Fly towards Jewel Spring immediately.
Copy that, Howler 3-3.
Awesome. Philadelphia Tory. On the Sioux City run. See, just passing the springs there. And last but not least, we have our outfit of Tomcatters. gonna fly right past it. Come on, turn.
Nose control, Spartan 8-1 passing Hazel. Nose control.
Awesome. All right, so let's see how the boss fares. Fantastic. Skipper looking good in turn here. Gotta turn a little bit harder if he wants to left. Rio checking if the wings are still attached after that landing. The next Tomcat lineup on short final. Mr. Jaeger, here we go. Rio comfortably has his hand outside the cockpit. He lives. Next up, the Tau. Ready to descend. Oh boy. Woo! Oh. Beautiful Navy landing. Alright, next up Mr. T. There he goes. Just past the Gulf course now, coming up short final. Well, I guess that's also part of the runway. So the stream ends.